Anyways, welcome everybody back to our Wednesday stream here at the CVG where we play Dungeons and Dragons. And still continuing our Curse of Strahd story here. Last we left off, our band of heroic heroes has decided to retrace some of their steps, trying to tick off some of these quests that they were given, made their way back to the ruins of Berez to talk to old what's his face.
Old
That's with the mark.
Something
Ulrich.
like that. Yeah, there you go. Ulrich. Come to find out, he just wants to see if the girl that he murdered to save her soul from Strahd was cool. So they brought over Arena. Arena looks a lot like what's her face. So he was happy about that. He was able to pass on. Maybe, don't know. You know, Barovia's weird. Found a statue. Pushed the statue, found a hole, found a book. And then Falco read the book, and Falco discovered that it was basically like Strahd's life story. Yeah. So that's where we left off. Falco, you thumbing through the pages, read a few paragraphs, and you come to know that this book's all about Strahd. And exactly what his motives are.
Yeah. So Strahd, I read out loud, and I finish is like so. Strahd's a lot more unforgivable, I guess, or damned than I previously thought. We thought it was a management issue, but it seems more like like the warrior king. He's a great king when they're at war, but as soon as the war's over, it's like, oh, I have to actually be a king. You know,
True.
real Robert Baratheon. You know, I read I watched a play of that once.
No, man, it seems like he was just, doing what his heart told him to do. I mean, granted, his heart told him to murder a bunch of people.
Including his brother.
Who hasn't thought about murdering their brother?
Yeah, thought about versus committing.
I mean, I feel like a course of action, I don't know if it's the one we want to take, but a course of action is pretty clear, right? So, like, the abbot owes us some magic regeneration. Strahd doesn't want to be in Barovia anymore, but we have to find someone worthy to take his spot. And, like, his mom is buried right beneath the castle. Why don't we just seal her corpse and bring her back from the dead and install her as the leader of Barovia until Strahd to, like, bug off?
Have his mom yell at him? That's diabolical.
Tell his mom.
That's what I'm saying, like, you killed your brother. What the fuck is wrong with you? I feel like we can't solve those issues. They need family therapy. Yeah. So
a cheek pinch and a strong finger, that's
finger waggle.
That will cow any man.
Might get him to listen. Which I don't think we could. He would not listen to us, but he would probably listen to his mom.
Didn't the abbot say that there was a time limit on that resurrection?
He did say days.
What?
DM, am I correct in saying that the abbot gave us a time limit? No.
Oh well, yeah.
All right. Well,
So yeah, let's go.
go rogue.
Let's plan. Let's play so far.
DM.
Esmeralda, what do you think?
Sorry,
He's
my
talking.
mic was muted.
Oh,
No, there was no real time limit, like they as far
Okay.
as when to use them.
Hmm.
But
no, like how long they could have been dead.
correct, that's the thing. Karabar and Falco, more Karabar because you would kind of like know this, that the spell that he offered, I think the dead person had to have been dead at least like 24 hours or something
Hmm.
like that. Obviously, Strahd's mom has been dead for centuries.
Magic feels like I feel like magic's not as cool as people think it is. What's the point if you can't bring her back to life after centuries?
I mean, you probably could, but you just need better magic than what this
Right,
one
the abbot. Yeah,
bringing.
the abbot. Yeah.
You know,
Can Saloon not bring her back?
She could. She could. But
So why don't you ask her to?
I am not a strong enough conduit at the moment.
okay.
It's an excuse. Saloon.
So the hammer and the hammer both don't have the powers. What you're saying?
That's what it seems like, yeah.
No, the carpenter has the power. The hammer isn't big enough.
Or
Mm.
craftsman blames schools. Or something like that. Day one.
That's true.
That was the most tactful use of that expression I've ever heard. And I don't have a comeback, so I'm going to meditate on that.
Ponder that one for a little bit, Caramel.
Mm-hmm.
So, did we go to sleep, or did we
No,
or we
you just found the book.
Okay. Okay. What time of the day is it?
It's probably evening. It's probably getting close to making camp.
Okay.
I think it was like morning, right? Because we couldn't see the statue to move it to get to the book because it was dark. So we took a long rest and then went back in the morning,
That's right. So
if I remember correctly.
I think I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was morning.
I
Would
I
freshly
do remember
rested?
us not being able to figure it out.
That's true. It should be like midday then.
Cool.
All right. So, you guys want to hang out here, or we still got some seeds to find?
You have one seed.
One seed to find that is somewhere.
Yeah, we don't exactly know where it is.
Well, maybe we could do one of those classic locate object things that you were talking about before.
I can do that, but it does have a range limit.
Mm.
How many times can you do it?
Hmm.
Can we just grid Barovia?
Yeah, I could probably figure that out.
What level is that? Second level. Okay, so I can do locate object 3 times a day. So what might work a little bit better if somebody wants to front me the cash is I could perform a divination and have Saloon tell me where it is.
What do the gods do with them? I feel like money is above gods. Like, why?
Yeah,
If
I
they
need the
won't let
money
me.
to pay for the wine, which is an appropriate, sort of symbolic sacrifice for Saloon.
Do they drink it? Is Saloon drinking the wine?
I think it's more of a symbolic sacrifice.
While this is happening, I'm going around and I'm picking out sticks. I get out the old seed, put it on the ground, and I'm kind of building what looks like almost like a compass with sticks and vines and stuff that I find around. and just kind of like cross my legs and just focus. And I'm going to ritually cast locate plants.
Shit.
We'll find out. Describe a name of a specific kind of beast or plant, concentrating on the voice of nature in your surroundings. You learn the direction and distance of the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles, if any are present.
Okay.
Choice. So I would say it's not a plant. That's just a joke.
Yeah. So you go ahead and you perform the ritual, and you don't get anything, but you also feel like the spell is not connecting in a way. Like it's, yeah, the object of your focus isn't the right type, basically. So yeah, you're trying to focus on a plant, but the seed in quotations is like basically a gem. It's not an actual seed.
Gotcha. Okay.
If we're going to be in Barovia for a while, we plant it, get more seeds that way.
Grow a
Yeah,
seed tree.
I could grow a plant pretty well. I mean, it's gonna take me a while, but I can you know, I got to take a rest, but I could do that.
Just for shits and giggles. Within 1,000, this only has 1,000-foot range, but I'll go ahead and I'll grab my amulet and cast locate object and sort of see if I can find the other seed within 1,000 feet of me.
Sure. You go ahead and you cast your locate object, and the only things that ping on your radar is the ones that you have.
Huh. Damn. $25 gold and we could know.
Well,
Don't you need wine?
I think you still owe me 25 if anybody else wants to step in.
I owe you 11 now at this point, I think.
But my point is, like, we still got to go to town to buy the wine, right?
We gotta drop Irene.
Oh yeah, she's still with us.
Oh wait, isn't there a cask of wine in the place that we were just at?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, there is.
An empty cask.
Oh yeah.
Well, they got a bunch of wine still. Maybe 25 gold worth.
Yeah. Worth checking at least.
They needed our seeds. We have 2 of them. We could definitely swap those for some wine.
Well, I'm saying in the building that we're currently at, wasn't there a cask that was half full?
We are not at a building. We are at a hill, just down the street from a building.
In the basement of the place that we were just at, where the guy was, where we met the ghost.
Oh yeah.
There was water on the ground.
Oh shit, man, we've done a lot of moving around. Okay, I thought we were still at Yester Hill. Yeah, but that was champagne.
Is that too good for saloon?
I don't know if it was 25 gold's worth.
I imagine champagne is more valuable than regular wine.
Right, but like I said, it's not the value.
Champagne
It's the
is fine.
symbolic. It's the symbolic meaning behind it. It's not the fact that it's 25 gold worth of wine. It's the fact that it's wine. 25 gold worth of wine. You know.
Champagne is wine.
It's sparkling wine, and I don't know if that makes a difference. Fuck, you know, it's worth a try. Fuck it. I don't know why I'm arguing semantics. Let's try it.
Does it have to be wine? Couldn't it be something
Wine
else?
with carbonation is not wine anymore.
I think another one of them could have been milk, but that 25 gold worth of milk, that's probably a fuckload of milk.
Yeah.
What
Gross.
if we drew her like a really nice picture?
I think art is subjective.
Well, yeah, of course it is. But what if you draw a really cool picture that's flattering to her? Do you think she'd think that was worth 25 gold? Does it have to be wine?
I guess it doesn't have to be. It just has to be a sacrifice, fitting of saloon. So if
Okay,
one
you
of you was
guys.
sort of to draw something and have that drawing mean your commitment to saloon, that might work.
All right, how about this? And I pull out my dice. All right, we'll figure this out one way or the other. As start rolling,
Just
get my.
wheel and woe, northwest south.
I was going to wheel and vote if this wine it would be good enough
Oh, the
or
champagne. Okay,
good enough.
I like
Yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah.
it.
You get a an undecisive outcome. Like it could be good or
Mm.
bad.
I broke even. I, I don't know. It's it's a you try it, but or because we can't take it with us anyway, so we might as well try it. Worst case scenario, we're still in the same position we were before.
Guess we can try the wine or the champagne. There's nothing, no harm in trying. Maybe if we add some stuff to the wine or the champagne. Maybe this magic pie, this the delicious meat pie. Maybe that'll do it.
You give that up? That's your last one, isn't it?
It is my last one.
You should give it up for Saloon. I think the symbolism of that is worth 25 gold.
That's
You spent
true.
way more than 25 gold on it.
That is true. It's a good pie though.
Wow, she won't sacrifice for a guy when you need her the most.
It's
No
just
wonder you're
like
not good enough conduit.
all right. I'll do the pie. The rest of the champagne. Anyone else have anything they want to throw into the pot?
Yeah, I'll draw a picture.
Okay, cool. A devotional picture. Leak?
I draw a picture of what I believe Saloon looks like, and then I draw Karabar as a hammer, and then I put a poor craftsman flames their tools. And I
Okay.
put that in.
Give me a performance check on that drawing.
Oh, it's gonna be bad, for sure. I imagine it looks like a 1-year-old trying. Yep, I rolled a 6.
Ah,
Yeah. So you got like what are you drawing on, by the way?
Oh, that's a fair point. Do I even have any paper? Let me look in my inventory.
Yeah. You did it really fast, but I would have, if we could I would have guided you in the process because that would be my contribution because I'm not giving someone anything.
And some ball bearings.
Yeah, I don't have anything to draw on, so scratch that. I draw nothing.
Well, I have this this tome, the Oath Celestial, from that the castle of the Platinum Dragon. I can rip a page out of that and you can draw onto it.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean it's a book. It's got plenty of pages. Nobody's gonna
Here's the
read it.
title page,
Yeah, exactly.
Could be worth more.
the dedication.
Good. I'll just rip out one of those. This page is intended to be blank. I'll rip out one.
All right. Well, do you use any of the what do you use to draw with? Do you look like some mud, some of the inks that you have?
Yeah, we do have an inkwell.
Oh, the ink that makes you feel bad. Yeah.
Yeah, use
Oh,
them.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Karabar's got that. If you'll lend that to me, yeah, I'll use that
Yeah,
to
I'll
draw this cursed image.
without looking at it, I'll hand you the nauseating inkwell and quill.
All right. So
Yeah.
you get
so
a little
I added,
nauseated as you're doing your drawing because you have to look at the inkwell in order to dip. But yeah, you eventually get a picture of stick figures and Still looks good though.
Nice.
Thanks, Robert. This is great.
You're welcome. I will put it over the edge. I think, like if she was on the fence about the champagne, I think the drawing's really going to sell it.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. And you said a couple ball bearings leak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 4,000, but not 2.
Okay. And go down and I guess I'll grab the rest of that champagne. And how much would you say is in this cask?
Not a lot. Like maybe less than a quarter of that cask is champagne.
And is it like when I think of cask in my head, is it basically that size? What I'm thinking of, like
Big,
waist
big,
high? Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Okay, because quarter filled cask, that's a lot. It's still a lot.
I was saying, like, that's a decent amount of alcohol.
That's true. All right, it's worth a try. Okay. I'll take that. Well, yeah, take that, the drawing, the ball bearings, and then yeah, let's.
Irina and Search Base. It's real done.
Oh yeah, do they have anything to give?
No, Arena's still like kind of focusing on the statue
Ah.
of the girl that looks like her, and Esmeralda's just fucking watching you guys do whatever it is you do.
Like usual.
Okay. Okay, I'll set it all out. I'll draw out the shape of the saloon symbol with the champagne and
I'll throw a mummified raven claw in there.
oh, nice. Yeah, that's perfect. She'd like that.
Mm.
And I'll cast divination, hopefully.
Okay. So, as part of the ritual, what do you ask?
Okay, I ask a single question pertaining a specific goal, event, or activity within 7 days. Reply in a short phrase, cryptic rhyme or omen. Possible circumstances may change. Okay. I will say, oh, luminous one, where is the last and final seed?
So you go ahead and do your ritual, and you feel that it takes hold, and your message is sent out and received. But what you get back is the answer you seek is hidden beyond my sight.
Well, man, you guys aren't not gonna like this answer.
What'd
Is the
she
wine
say?
gone?
He said, all powerful as I am, and while my sight can see most anything, this is for you to discover on your own. So,
Jen feels like a ripoff. I feel like she just robbed us of 25 gold.
And
say
as
the-
far as the items that you offered for sacrifice, only the champagne has been absorbed.
consumed.
So yeah, consumed, and it's all the other items that were offered are still intact.
She's lush. It makes so much sense now. I get it. I'd pick up my raven's claw, put it back in my bag.
Well, I'll
That's
keep the
why
drawing.
she wants these sacrifices. It's just drinking the liquor.
Yeah, we're asking a drunk questions, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm keeping the ball bearings and the drawing. They may be useful later.
I'm
2
taking my
ball bearings. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. We haven't used even 1,000 yet, but I'm sure at some point.
I think for the right at some point, 4,000's coming up.
You know,
Well,
I
Read
have
some revenge.
Yep, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
I have a random thought. I was just thinking of it when Saloon played us.
Well, she sort of
Ma-
left it for us to decide. Didn't really play us.
Potato, potato. Anyway, uh, one of the only places we haven't been in Barovia at this point is inside that windmill with the pie lady. How did she get these pies so good?
Well, I get to keep
Maybe
my
she's
pies.
using the magic of the seed to grow meats or something to actually produce these pies.
But
No
the
one
seed
knows anything about
grows
her.
plants, not meat.
I mean, the seed grows stuff. We don't know what these seeds do.
I mean, yeah, I guess
This
that
this was
that
in the
one.
heart of a dude that was 50 feet tall.
That's right. It was used to power
That's
that whole
fair.
like tree house. It's not unreasonable. I think that's a solid idea.
It's like it's the only place that we haven't really kind of
Besides
like
the castle.
been to. Well, yeah, of course, but I highly doubt that if we're walking in Strahd's house, we're looking for a seed at that point. We're either thrown down or stealing his mom.
Okay,
From the fortress hidden inside of his castle.
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, I'm sure she'll
Might as
be
well.
accommodating and let us in anyway. So she was a very nice lady. So
We can cast the spell closer to the thing before we get there, just to confirm my suspicion.
yeah, we may not need to bother that nice lady at all. So yeah, it's a good idea.
hmm But just a thought, I could be wrong, but
Good idea. I don't have any other ideas.
And then head over to the windmill.
Yeah.
Unless you want to come, Arena, see some stuff.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'd love to have you along.
expand your horizons.
Arena kind of snaps out of her gaze at the statue. Like, oh, as far as wondrous as that sounds, I feel like I should be a bit safer back at Valaki until, if what you say is true, Strahd is dealt with, because I'm apparently target numero uno right now.
Yeah, you are.
Insight check. Is she just trying to get away from Karabar?
Roll an insight.
Come on.
That's a 12.
No, it's mostly because obviously you read aloud the Tome of Strahd, and it basically she's starting to put 2 and 2 together as far as why Strahd's been targeting her, and knowing that she's kind of outside the walls of Milwaukee and kind of has faith in you guys to protect her to some degree, would really much rather be at Milwaukee right now.
Makes sense. All right. Moon bears, roll, and I turn into a giant eagle.
Got it.
I said featuring Kazan.
No.
Oh, future, of course.
All right, so you guys go ahead and do your fast travel. We'll go ahead and do rush number 1 with another item giveaway.
Ooh,
Ugh. That one.
19.
5.
Nice.
I see it.
Lisa, and I'm supposed to roll a D100, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. That is an 84.
84. Oh, okay. So you're making your first stop here, and Falco, as you're kind of like sitting around resting, gathering your energy back up. You see out of the corner of your eye, a small little box, just kind of sitting out in the open. It looks like it can probably fit in the palm of your hand. It's wooded.
Yeah, I walk over and check it out.
Sure. You walk a little closer, and it doesn't really have too much detail on it. It's just a little wooden box.
Mm. Is it hollow?
You go and you open it up, because there's no real lock on there, but there is a spot where you could attach a lock. You open up and yeah, it's empty.
Okay.
It's an interesting box though.
All right, cool. I put my Ravenclaw inside of it
Sure.
and close it, and then I open it back up. Does anything happen?
Nope, still there.
Okay, cool. I have a cool carrying case for my Ravenclaw.
All right. That's part number 1. Part number 2, go ahead.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Wow.
Anyone match that?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, really using all my good rolls on.
Go ahead and roll another.
All right. 24.
24. That's actually, I don't think we haven't gotten low ones yet. Ah, okay. Interesting. Once again, you guys land. Falco, you're resting up, and let's see. As you're resting up, you see in the shadows of the tree line, you see a wrecked I guess you would call it a caravan or a cart, like kind of like one of those carts that royalty or wealthy people would ride in to get from place to place. But yeah, it's off in the like the shadows of the forest. You barely see it, but it's wrecked, kind of falling apart and stuff.
I go check it out.
Sure. You go and you check it out. You give it a once over. You don't. The only thing that you find interesting is, funnily enough, another box, but this one's much more wider and thinner.
And how, like, we're talking like 30 feet by like a couple
No,
inches, or
it's probably about a foot wide, about I want to say about 4 inches thick.
okay. Okay. Like a wine case kind of thing,
Not
Harry Potter
necessarily.
style.
You think you like something of like either a set of something or something flat or something that might be inside.
Hmm.
Do you check it out?
Yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah. So you grab for it, you open it up, and you find a nice silverware set.
Ooh, hell yeah! Does it does it look like real silver?
It does. In fact, you see that some you can tell that it's been here a while since most of it's pretty tarnished. Could use a good
Mm-hmm.
polishing.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely hold on to it.
True.
I'll use some of my like not like a full breath weapon, but like a little bit of dragon breath to kind of like get the corrosion off.
All right.
Isn't your dragon breath necrotic?
Yeah. When I well, maybe I just make it more tarnished.
All right. So trip number 3. This would be the final trip. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
God damn. I'm like shit. Get all these shit rolls out of the way, I guess.
Yeah.
Get them out of the way now.
I rolled a 5.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so did I.
Karabar, what'd you get?
19.
Oh, okay. Leak.
19.
Did you roll higher, Karabar?
No, I got like a 6.
All right. Leak. Go ahead and roll them numbers.
So hurt.
I am hurt.
36.
36. Go ahead and roll again. Got a dupe.
67.
67. Ah, okay, okay. As you guys are resting up for the final lift, Leak, you're just kind of poking around, and inside, you barely catch it, but it's resting inside of like a patch of raised grass. You see what looks like an interesting looking stick. Do you go and investigate some more?
I mean, anything that could be good for nest material, yeah.
So you get up closer to the grass, and you part it away, and you find out it's not only just a stick, but it's a cane, a staff, kind of, or mostly a cane. Um, and on the top of it looks like uh, it's made out of a stone, kind of rough, um, but it resembles a type of stone you've seen probably used. Um, it looks about the same material as like flint.
That's useful.
Smack it on something to the spark.
Yeah, you go and you like find a stone nearby, and you slap this the top of this cane on top of it, and a nice spark appears.
Sweet. Okay. Good find. Good find.
It's like, especially with the monk with a new bow staff.
Yeah, and this is like a walking cane. So, but to this would be sized for a human. So for you, yeah, it could be used as a staff.
I'm strolling back up to the group, looking all cool. Do a little pimp walk.
Got Tim Kane.
All right. So you guys go ahead and go for your final jump. You guys are, oh yeah, you guys are headed back to Valaki. So as you're going, the sun is already starting to set, so it's basically becoming early evening. As you're making through your trip through the air, Falco, you start to hear a humming, just like a musical humming.
Does it sound directionless or?
Yeah, it's directionless. It doesn't come from any specific source, or if it does, it sounds very close.
Hmm. Can I like look around, see if I notice anything weird?
You look around. I mean, you're still soaring through the air as a giant eagle, but you don't see anything weird on the ground or anything else like that. And in fact, you look at your compatriots, and they seem unaware.
I mentally communicate with Robert. Like, do you hear that like whistle or humming?
You don't hear anything, Robert.
Can I communicate back to you telepathically? I don't remember. I can't, right?
No, you can't.
I am in your class, so I mean, I'll yell no. I don't know if you'll hear me though.
Oh yeah, I got great hearing. It's fine. Uh, does it feel like I'm getting closer to it as I'm flying, or is it like
Nope.
feel the same the whole way?
It feels the same the whole way.
Hmm. Yeah, something's up. I can't figure it out.
But
Keep your eyes.
it's like a specific melody, and it's a catchy tune. And it starts to not affect you, but like it's something that you probably remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll in your head, I'll kind of like hum the tune. Dun 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 dun.
But yeah,
Just reloads company, right?
it just keeps going. And then yeah, before long, you guys reach your destination. You're outside the walls of Valaki. Um, you go ahead and you head on in. Um, part ways with Arena if there's anything you wish to say or do before she goes.
Do I
Of
still hear it
course.
when I land?
Yep. It's not super
Oh, boy.
loud. It's just kind of like in the background type thing. It's just
Question:
like
did any of the rest of us see Falco grab that box?
yeah, he mentioned it.
Okay, I don't know if Romero would piece that together, so I'm just gonna keep him out.
Was it as soon as I heard it, or was it like randomly as I was flying? I heard it.
You heard it just as you realized it was starting to become evening, like it was starting to get dark.
Hmm. Okay. And it's a good tune, you said?
Yeah, it's a nice tune.
Is it a loop?
Kind of, yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe you just got a song stuck in your head, man. Happens to the best of us.
It does. Not much of a singer, but yeah, I guess maybe it is.
So I presume we're staying in Valaki for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, so I get Irina. If you need anything, we're gonna be in town. You just come to me with whatever you need. I'm here. I'm gonna be in town for a while. If you know if your brother's out and you need someone to hang out at the church with you, I got you. Do you need anyone to hang out in the church with you?
Just like, no, I'll be fine. I'll probably go
Cool.
and
Take
see if
for
I
a
can
second.
find my brother. Kind of fill him in on what's going on, and yeah. But
Cool. Yeah. No
thank
worries.
you to all of you for shedding some light on some things.
Of course, like I said, I'm in town. I'm gonna be in the inn, probably if one of these guys wants to pay for my room. And yeah,
I pull Carabar aside for 1 second.
of course.
Listen, man, this is your last chance.
Is it?
I'm gonna give you some real advice. Just pluck, put your tail feathers up and dance. It's
Does that work for you?
I just have this like idea in the back of my head, like it's an instinct, like that's how you find mates.
Huh? What if you don't have tail feathers?
It's closest.
I mean, I could drop my pants.
That sounds right.
Okay.
I'm moderately familiar with humans. That seems like a good idea.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, like I said, I've been with tons of women, but you know, that might work. Might up my chances. I'll turn. Thanks, man.
Go get it. Go
I
get it.
turn to Arena and be like, 1 sec, Arena, and I'll just drop just the bottom of my trousers, so that it's just ass exposed, and then I'll just start, finger waggling and dancing in a circle, while like sort of subtly making eye contact and like.
Some calls.
Carabar's getting his eagle on.
Yeah, nice. I am dropping down and getting my eagle on.
Does anybody respond to this?
I'm hoping Arena responds.
I'm already walking away.
I think I'm just watching with.
Yeah, I'm in the background just with 2 thumbs up.
Is it that How to Train Your Dragons meme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like is dumbfounded and just kind of, you see her cheeks flush a little bit and then just kind of like turns away and just starts walking away.
I'll pull my pants up. I'll turn to Leek and I'll be like, honestly, that's the best response I've ever gotten to having moves made. So
That's what I'm saying, man.
yeah, this is a win.
I see. This is an absolute win.
Yeah, this is great. Wow, they usually just ignore me outright, but she looked at me, so we got somewhere.
We got to make up a term for this.
Yeah. Well, you did it. You coined the term. This is your idea. We'll call it the leak. You just got to leak on them. Yeah.
Gotta take a leak.
Gotta
just
take the
leak on 'em.
lead. That's good. Jesus.
All right, filled with confidence. Let's head to the end.
Indeed. All right, you guys head back to the inn.
Oh, could I do a quick give out prayers for gold with my alms box?
Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. 10.
10.
Average.
It's like dark. No one's on the streets. You probably think you're
okay.
not going to get any money right now.
All right, fine. Anybody wanna?
That's the guy who just dropped trout in the middle of the street. Is definitely.
Is anyone willing to pay my way? I have exactly 0 gold.
I approach the innkeeper and I point to Carabar and I say, "That guy's not allowed to put anything on my tab." And then I get my own room.
Got it. Your own private room?
No, this is the place that has like the big one, right?
There's 3 rooms. There's the
Echo.
I guess you would call it the hostel room, where it's like 4 beds, like the bunk room. Then there's rooms with 2 beds, and then there's 2 rooms with 2 beds, and then 1 room with 1 bed.
Yeah, no, I get just the big hostel style one. That's the one we stayed in before, I think. I'm fine with that.
Same. I want the bunk below or above Robert, wherever he ends up sleeping.
Got it.
How much does it cost?
Yeah, how much is each bed?
Nah, you're asking me.
50 yen?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Should
you're
I
the
ask
only
someone
one who
else?
can ask.
Nah.
It's actually free tonight, guys.
Yeah.
5 silver pieces are a person.
I'm doing my classic sleep on the roof with the birds.
I mean, I could just sleep in the pews at the church, I guess. As I look back.
Well,
See you
I
tomorrow.
look at you, throw the juices up and turn into a raven and fly away.
It's not super comfortable, but no worries.
we shut the door behind us.
All right, yeah, I'll head to the church and sleep in the pews.
Got it.
And I guess I just go shoot the shit with the ravens for a while before I go to bed.
No problem. Alrighty. So, you guys go ahead and do your long rest, and you level up.
Hey,
Oh shit! Well, that changes the game.
whale hail.
All right, that is a fucking game. I change out. Ooh, baby, this is not a game changer. All right.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
Well,
level
while
spells.
these guys level up, we'll go ahead and take a quick break.
Mhm.
We'll see you guys back in about 5 minutes or so. Be right back. And we're back. All
Ayo.
nice and leveled up.
Hell yeah.
All right. It is a new day. You all feel slightly more powerful. What do you do?
Oh shit.
The windmill, right?
Yeah, you want to scry on first?
I don't have a crystal ball.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, it's a little invasive anyway, and she's just a nice old lady, so.
Yeah, nice old lady. How far away are we from that tower? About
From the windmill, you're about a half a day's journey away from that.
okay.
Half a day's flight.
By flight, it'd probably be more like an hour.
An hour, nice. Okay.
Perfect. Uh, before we leave, I go to the jeweler that I've been working with so many times,
Sure.
and I pull out the silver set, the silverware set,
Sure.
and it was just like, how's it going? I came across these in the woods, and I just wanted to see how much they were worth.
He looks them over. Well, they're pretty tarnished, but that's nothing. Little polishing can't fix up, but it's very fine craftsmanship. I'd say these are worth at least, for the whole set, about 100 gold.
What? Okay. Um, I'll hold on to them for now because I'm not really strapped for cash. But I appreciate your honesty, and if I do sell them, you'll be the person I come to.
Of course.
All right.
Is there an armorer in town?
There's not a armor per se. There is a blacksmith in town that might be able to be commissioned for armor.
Okay, I want to stop by the blacksmith and show him my scale mail that I have since switched out of and be like, hey, you interested in purchasing some lightly used scale mail?
um, he looks over the scale mail.
It's worth 50 gold brand new.
I'll give you 15 for it.
Okay. I mean, sure. That's fair enough. Sold.
All right, so you get 15 gold.
Cool. Whenever I rejoin the group, I will take 11 gold out of my satchel and I will hand it over to Leek and be like, I assume this means all my debts have been paid off?
Do you charge anything else to me I don't know about? Yes.
Well, I'll make sure that I try to tell you before I do anything
And
like that.
interest.
I paid the interest already. It was 25 gold total because I had only spent 20.
I narrow my eyes.
Uh, are there any homeless individuals on the street?
Homeless? I mean,
You.
Besides myself.
to be honest, no. There is actually no real homeless people. A lot of the people here have a home. In fact, because a lot of you do see a lot of abandoned homes. So if there was a homeless, they would just take
All
one
right,
of the
yeah, that
empty
makes
homes.
sense.
Yeah, population isn't really very huge here in Barovia.
Okay. All right, shall we go pay our good friend, the pie lady? Did we get her name? We got her name, I'm pretty sure, right?
Nope.
We never got the pie lady's name?
Never asked.
That seems rude.
We can call her a witch.
Yeah.
We'll ask this time.
We'll see.
All right. What you doing?
Heading there.
All right. You flying, I assume?
Yeah, I'll fly.
Got it.
I just look like a way too eagle.
You go ahead and gather your things. You take flight, and yeah. Oh, by the way, Falco. That humming.
Yeah.
Stopped. That song that you heard. Don't remember a thing about it. Can't remember how it went.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
You remember
I go to
hearing a
Rivera
song,
and
you just don't remember how it went.
I had hummed the tune to Rivera. I was like, do you remember that tune from yesterday that hummed you in your head?
Do I remember it?
Nope.
Daniel?
No,
No?
you don't remember it. Nope.
Curious. All right. Well,
Curiouser and curiouser.
appreciate it. All right. Thanks for letting me know, I guess.
Anyways, after about an hour's time, you set foot, you land like at the intersection between the main road that goes there and the road that goes up to the windmill. Anything you wish to do before you approach?
Hmm.
No. I can't cast spells in wall shape, so I'm good.
Got it. All right. So you guys
And
come.
I'm not gonna land like directly like in like at their front door.
No.
So
That's what I'm saying. Like you guys landed at the intersection between the main road and the path that goes up to the windmill. So that's where you guys landed So if there was anything that you wanted to do there before you walked up to the main thing, you could do that. But if you wanted like to remain a giant eagle and just like hop up to the thing, you can do that. Otherwise, if you want to go back to your form, you can to do that too.
Yep. Yeah, I do want to drop form. I want to give, if you guys don't mind, give me a chance to rest and recover. And I had something I wanted to do in the meantime anyway, if you guys don't mind waiting a little bit. I wanted to. What did I do with this? Sorry. I wanted to cast Commune with Nature.
Sure.
Around the it's a ritual spell, so it's going to take 10 minutes anyway. So,
Got it.
and just see it within 3 miles. Terrain embodies water, prevalent plant materials and animals, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, and undead. Influence from other planes of existence and any buildings within the 3 miles of me.
Well, other than the windmill itself, you do get some feedback on fiends in the area.
Fiends.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Does it tell me the location? I'm trying to find out.
What's the spell?
Commune with nature. So it says you instantly gain the knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice for about the following subjects as related to the area.
Wait, hold on. So hold on.
It seems weird that it wouldn't tell me where it is, but
Okay, so you gain 3 facts of the choice. So you of those lists: terrains and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people, powerful influence or buildings. You get to choose 3 of those and
Gotcha.
to ask.
Choose 3 facts about any of those subjects.
Yeah.
Oh. So I can just. Gotcha. Okay, so I can be like, hey, I want to know 3 things about this fae that I like,
That you
see.
So
Facts
yeah,
of your choice.
Okay, I got it. All right, thanks for helping me with my own spell. All right, so 3 facts. I guess the first thing I want to know is where is this undead or this fiend located? The second question I have is how powerful is it? And third, I would want to know, does it have the seed?
you know the location of the fiends. As far the location is stemming from the mill. As far as how powerful they are, it's not exactly a. Let me see something here.
Yeah, because I think Falco could definitely put 2 and 2 together. Because I remember I rolled a nat 20 on inside check on the lady and saw like the face of pure evil.
Yeah.
So if I know that there's a fiend, I think I would put 2 and 2 together that they're the same person.
As far as the how powerful they are, you get a sense that they're fairly powerful, but you can't really get a specific fix on it.
Yeah.
But you know that they're
Definitely.
basically they're a threat, more or less.
Yeah. Gotcha.
As far as a seed, you do not detect a seed.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So, All right, so now I know the spell for next time. I can actually just ask 3 questions about the seed if I,
Yeah.
if it's in 3 miles. But that's for another time. But so you guys just see me kind of arms crossed, kind of floating a couple inches off the ground, legs crossed, very, very zen. You just see kind of wind blowing around me. And once I open my eyes back, it's just like, huh, interesting. So, you remember when I previously told you guys that that lady was the embodiment of evil, just like to her deepest core? Something was wrong with this lady on the fundamental level.
No.
Okay, well, I did. And with that, I've just found out through the spirits of nature that she's actually a fiend. She is from the hells or abyss or something like that. And yeah, that's the lady who you've been getting pies from, a straight up devil.
Or
Does
maybe
she have the
she's
seed?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Maybe she's holding a fiend like hostage, and she's like a powerful fiend hunter.
I
Did
doubt it.
your nature spirits say that the witch was a fiend, or that there was a fiend in that area?
I saw the fiend in her face a month ago.
Right, but you know.
This is, this is just confirming information that I already have. This is we're not breaking new ground here.
I don't know if I trust your judge of character, though.
Mm. Says the guy who's eating her pies. I think what you really are just afraid of is that you're eating devil pies.
Well, let's go find out for ourselves.
I'm not just walking willy nilly into this fiend spot, but I'll slide in surreptitiously. You guys can walk up to the front door if you want to, but
If you are that worried, then I walk over to you, grab my amulet, and say, "Saloon's got your back," and I'll cast Death Ward on you.
thanks.
Yeah, there. Don't be so worried. Saloon's got your back.
I look at you with just like pity and just like, okay. If anyone needs a death ward, but yeah, I don't finish it.
Well,
So what are you guys
sounds
doing?
concentration.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on myself and anybody who's trying to be surreptitious.
Anyone trying to be sneaky?
I'll stick with Care Barks. I feel like he's gonna need some backup.
I'll go with it. You have payback for getting me evicted.
And you're coming with me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So then I turn into a I have so many new beast shapes now. You got them CR3 creatures now, so
Thanks for
roll.
coming with me, Robert, and I will cast put a hand on his shoulder and cast Death Ward on him as well.
Cool, cool.
You fool. All
What
right.
does that do?
You basically, if you go down to if anything would kill you instantly, you instead stay at 1 H. Oh no, if you would go down to 0, instead you go to 1.
Yeah. And I'm going to turn into a gorilla and try to sneak up the back door, like climb up the back to like one of the open windows.
As we go to the front door.
I guess.
Okay. So you guys kind of go and you split off into 2 different paths.
Always a good idea.
Team A, which would be Carabar and Robert, head up to the front, and Team B, Leek and Falco's head off to the sides. As far as Falco's team, you notice that there's windows that encircle the entirety of the windmill, or at least facing like the major directions. Like there's windows to the south, east, west, and north. As far as to which way do you go? Let me ask you that: left or right?
I guess I would go left. I think previously I had sent a familiar in to scout a little bit, so I would probably go to the same direction I had sent them previously, which I believe is left.
I'll take your word for it. So on the left side, you have there's two windows. One that's lower, and then one that's kind of higher. Both kind of like over each other. There is a what would have been a pathway that was built kind of like a catwalk that encompasses like that's over the doorway that goes in and encircles the entirety, but it's mostly all kind of rotted away and broken. But there's enough of a ledge that you can get up on it and have a view inside the window. The window is not going to accommodate your gorilla form. It is much too small.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, dang.
but
So like, if I was my normal self, I wouldn't be able to fit either kind of thing, or
if
like.
you were in your like normal form, you'd be able to squeeze through it if you were able to get it open. But yeah, your gorilla form is much too big.
Gotcha. Okay. I look over at Leak and mentally communicate. Hey, I'm too big to get in there right now. Do you think you could lead the charge, or do you want to wait for them to make first contact?
I'll start climbing through the window. I know I probably shouldn't talk out loud and agree with him, but that'll get the point across.
All right. Do you wait on the ground level, or do you at least try to get up to the window?
Well, I mean, I would definitely climb up. I have a climb speed as a gorilla, so I would
Got it.
definitely like to climb up and at least look in and see what's going on.
At the very least, you can peer inside the window, and the window is closed. It's not open. But from this vantage point, all you really see is the a pair of staircases that go both up and down. And you see the mill itself, like the big grindstone that's in there, some sort of like powdery substance inside of it, and the wheel just kind of slowly turning. But as far as anything else, there's nothing really in there. But you guys think about that while Team A goes, and I assume you knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Robert take the lead on this because I trust this lady still, so I want someone who is less trusting to take the lead.
I don't even know what we're doing. I was following you.
Oh, I thought you knew what we were doing.
A team, and I don't
We switched partners for once. It's instantly going crazy.
So you guys
You said
doing?
you knocked?
Did you knock?
Yeah, Robert
yeah.
knocked.
Okay. Yeah. So you knocked. You
I
give
smile in the background.
like a minute or so, and sure enough, the door kind of opens up a crack, and you see the same old lady's face pop out. It's like, oh, returning customers. You wish more pies?
I don't want any pies, but what's your name?
My name is Morgantha.
Organtha?
Perfectly normal, non-ominous name. Beautiful name, by the way, Morgantha.
We just realized we didn't know your name. Thought that was pretty rude. Also, would you happen to know where, like, a magic seed might be?
Magic seed? Nah, I haven't heard of anything like that. Although I've heard that the winery might have something like that.
Yeah, he lost them, and he's asking us to look for them.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Yeah. Are you doing anything, like, shady in there?
I'm just a simple pie maker.
Okay. I don't want any pies. Good day.
Well, if I may, our a friend of ours sort of did some magic-y stuff in the area and detected sort of hi, it's me again, Karabar. Delicious pies. Morgantha's a beautiful name. Detected sort of a fiendish aura in the area, and I'm sure you have a perfectly reasonable explanation for there being a fiendish aura in the area. I'm just wondering what that explanation is.
I'm not sure. Barovia is a very scary place. There are many fiends around, possibly. But thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to lock up tight at night.
Yeah. So you have no idea why there's specifically from this mill where you work, there's a fiendish aura, like not in the area, sort of localized here. That's why we're here.
No fiends around here, at least none that I've seen.
You mind if we take a look around?
No, I don't allow visitors. I can sell you some pies, but I don't allow visitors.
Is it because you gotta protect your secret formula?
Mainly, yes. Can't
Why
let
is
that
she-
get out.
From you seem like a reasonable person. I'm sure you can tell from my perspective that seems a little shady that we sense fiendish in the area. You won't let anyone in to look.
How do I know you actually sensed anything? Maybe you're a bunch of burglars trying to rob an old lady.
I saw your mouth move, Megan, but I didn't hear what you said.
I said, you know what? She's got a point.
Yeah, no, that's pretty reasonable actually. Okay, well, thank you for your
What
time.
if we?
Go ahead.
What if we pinky promise we're not burglars?
Promises don't go very far here in Barovia.
Sad. Are there any like fairies around here?
What was the question?
Are there any like? Is there a fae presence in Barovia?
If there is, I haven't seen one.
How unfortunate. Okay. And then I just look at Karabar like,
Well, we'll get back to this as you guys
Yeah.
kind of ponder that. B team, you're hearing the conversation going on. You have some time to do your thing. What are you doing?
I go into your head. She's clearly evil, right? We've established this already. The real question is: are we trying to B&E, or are we letting sleeping dogs lie?
I'm inside, he's outside, right? Like I can't actually reply.
You can talk to me verbally. You can whisper to me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start looking around.
and I turn back once I'm like secure enough in my like footing to, not like instantly fall as soon as I transform. I would go back to my normal self to try to wiggle my way into the door, and if I can, I would mentally communicate with Robert or Carabar, depending on whoever's closest, and just be like, "We're going in."
Okay, so the window that you're at is closed, and when you try to open it, it is locked. So unless you're shattering the window, you need to pick the lock, or somehow
Mm,
get open the window seal.
let's go. Do I don't have lock picks? I don't think. You have lock picks, don't you? Yeah. Oh yeah, I do have thieves tools. I hand my thieves tools over to you and just be like,
Pick this window.
We didn't hear any of that.
I will try to pick this window.
Sure, go for it.
It's this sleight of hand. Is it just a dex check?
This one, yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
oh, and complete separate note. I forgot to mention. We you guys get 3 temporary hit points from the meal that
Oh,
would
yeah,
have made.
sweet.
16.
16. Yeah, that's sufficient enough. You go and the lock is actually like the latch is on the inside, but you have like part of your these because you have some shims that you can like find a crack, and you manage to just get it in there and soup and unlatch the sill. You slide up the window and you're able to get on in.
Well, I do have thieves' tools. They're there.
Yeah, I take mine back.
All right. So yeah, you guys go ahead and get in, and you're inside the basically the second floor. There's a staircase that goes up, staircase that goes down, and in the center you have that grind wheel.
Staircase that goes up, staircase that goes down. So I guess we would want to go up because we know that she's down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I would kind of like. Oh, I guess I would tell your head like, I think we should go up.
All right. So you guys go ahead and are you going up stealthily or just heading on up?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give
Yeah.
me some
I would
stealth
also try
checks.
to check for traps too. And I had pass without trace going, so you would add a 10 to that.
26.
26. Cool.
Waiting for my roll to actually pop up. Okay, well that's gonna be 22.
22. Good enough. All right. So you guys go ahead and you start making your way up. You don't notice any traps or anything else like that. That's super obvious. But as you go up, you do hear more voices.
Mm.
You hear maybe another set of 2. They sound like adults, female, older. But you also hear the faint whimpers of what sounds like children.
Oh, did I eat kids?
Oh no.
I just give you the look. We clearly know what we just heard look, and I haven't had any of the pies, but I've been telling you not to eat them from the very beginning look.
Look ashamed.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if we're still in range, but I would say to Carabar or Robert, if I can.
What's the distance?
I don't even know. Give me 1 second. Racial features. Okay. Okay. Still looking for it. Sorry.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, they'd still be in range.
All right, cool. I would mentally communicate with Robert first and say, so we found out what the secret ingredient to these pies are, kids. And like it's like a very CSI Miami style with the glasses.
Children.
You hear the wow.
All right, so we'll flash over to Team A. You get this message from Falco. It's made from kids. What are you doing? Just as like you kind of finishing up your conversation, the door's starting to close.
Put my foot out to stop the door from closing.
Did you change your mind? You want some more pies?
Just curious, what made you want to start making pies in the first place?
Okay, everybody loves pies.
Can I try to secretly as I can, cast Zone of Truth in her,
Give
around
me
her?
a sleight of hand check as you
Okay.
try to cast
Truth.
this spell.
That's a 12.
At 12?
Yeah,
maybe
that's two.
maybe advantage because they were prepared.
I was hiding. Well, uh, I'll take a 12.
I mean, I'm just, I'm trying.
I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort.
You know.
I'll raise my voice to try and cover up his spellcasting behind me. So I know there's like a lot of difficulty acquiring resources in Barovia. Like, how are you getting the goods to make your pies? It seems like, very industrious here.
Yes, it's only verbal and semantic, so I'll whisper and sort of just.
Yeah, this is what like the whispering I can let go, but with your somatics, it's like you have to get the gestures right.
Does the door swing inward or outward?
The door swings outward, so she's kind of like poking her head out a little bit. But you like manage to get a sideways foot jab in there. As you do your spell goes off, but the lady notices. What are you doing there? You trying to cast a spell on an old lady?
It's a charisma 17, and well, we just we detected some fiends. You understand our me as a person of faith. I'm sure you can understand the fact that I'm a little bit untrusting when it comes to fiendish things. So don't mind me.
You can tell that the spell fails to take.
Well, I didn't get the message right about it being children. So
I think I
which
would
one
have
of us got it?
afterwards, but I would have told Robert first to keep you from saying or doing something stupid.
I never do anything stupid.
Like I said.
So at this point, she knows that we cast the spell on her. Is she looking like pissed off?
She's looking like upset. Like she's like you guys are kind of here bugging me and whatnot. But yeah, she doesn't have a smile and is not happy. But she doesn't look like extremely pissed off. But she does look upset. Are you going to buy some pies or not? I'm very busy.
I yell, "Are we buying pies?" Hoping that Lee can go hear me somewhere, wherever they are.
Yeah, I'll buy some pies. I yell at an equal level of volume, like he was talking to me.
I may be old, but I'm not deaf. You don't have to yell.
Yes. How much are? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to yell. How much are the pies?
They are gold apiece.
Okay, I have 5 gold. I will take 5 pies.
5 pies. Very well. And she goes and
Does she release the door?
no, in fact, she goes, do you mind removing your foot?
Slam her head with the door.
You do what?
So she's like peeking her head out, and she has her head in between the door and the door jam. I smash her head in the door.
Hell yeah, bro.
I guess it's go time, huh?
Let's
All
go.
Let's see what time we got. Okay, I think we got enough time,
Go time.
to start the counter. Actually, it's a very small map. We can do theater of the mind here. Okay, so you go and you jam the door. Go ahead. Actually, let me see if she can dex save that is. Oh yeah. So you go and you're like tensing up and you're not showing what to do, and you remove your foot and you like jam the door to try to pinch her between the door and the door jam, but she somehow saw it coming, and she was able, with like frightening speed that you haven't seen an old lady move, just soup right back into the door, and then it just slams shut. And at that point, you basically hear the door lock.
How strong does the door look? Is it made out of wood?
Yeah, it's just made out of wood, but it will impede your progress for a minute.
Cool.
Are we going harder?
Cool.
Oh, I'm
We
going
letting the surreptitious route
not to be meta,
take its
but
course.
So team B team, you basically heard something go down. You heard the door slam. There's no more talking, and you hear footsteps rapidly coming up. What are you doing?
So I'm going to kind of give a nod to Leek, like it's go time, and I will cast summon Draconic Spirit. And I'm going to, and so wait, before I do that, just a little background. You said it was small. How big is the stairwell? How big is the room that like just general dimensions of the place?
It's really small. It's like 15 by 15. And that's it's a 15 by 15 square, but it's circular. So really it's only about like a 10 by 10 with maybe a little bit of room. Not to mention that the stairs take up a good quarter of like the the stairs going up are on the they're on the west side. The stairs going down to the first floor are on the east side, and then the pillar takes up like most of the room. So there's not a whole lot of space to maneuver. There's plenty of space to kind of like walk around and stuff like that. But
Gotcha. When there's a lot of bodies in there, it can
yeah.
get crowded.
Where you are right now, you're kind of like on the staircase going up. The staircase, you can like if you peer over the edge of the railing of the stairwell going up, you can see where the staircase starts going down. So you have view of the staircase if you need to plan anything. But yeah, but if
Okay.
you're gonna summon stuff and bring stuff in here, it's gonna get cramped real fast.
All right, got it. Yeah, I think I'm going to summon the draconic spirit in the room with the kids, just to make it so people can't move around a lot. It's just kind of taking up a lot of space, and a dragon in a room is terrifying. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it a.
And do you have to see where you're locating or placing
I
this?
don't know. Hold on. You can, yeah, that you can see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you haven't really peeked up onto the second or third floor yet. So right now
I
you're on the
think
second
that okay. I think that I would then cast that same thing beneath us to pincer the other lady between Karabar and them and us. So
So you're gonna
Draconic
like
Spirit.
put it right there,
Down.
like the top of the staircase that's leading upwards to the second floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay.
So it can kind of charge up the stairs or fly up the stairs or whatever the case may be, um, as it's moving.
All right. So you place that there. Anything else you're doing?
I'm going to use a bonus action and turn into a um. Hmm. Let's let's get nasty. I'm going to turn into a giant ape.
Okay. As you do turn into your ape form, it does get like the staircase that you're on is starting to get a little tight, and
Mhm.
the ceiling is kind of you're kind of like hunched over and like in a real tight spot. Um,
Yeah.
but we'll say that. Leak, are you doing anything? As I'll
Yeah, I
say,
want to
like this
stand
is, or go ahead.
like the staircase is like spiraling around.
Yeah, it like it spirals up, and it kind of follows the curve of the windmill, and it goes up to another floor. You are kind of like you were like a little more ways. Actually, I say you were actually behind Falco, so you're kind of like at the bottom of the stairs, and you just see uh, Falco swell up and take up basically the whole staircase.
Oh well, I mean, it. I sorry, I should have asked that. Then, if that was the case, I would let Leak go first. I would kind of hold my turn if I had to, because I know how big I am, so I would make sure to slide past me.
Okay, sorry, I just looked up weird for a second. Yeah, if the stairwell is pretty tight around the mast, I want to just stand at the top of the stairs leading down and just hold a kick. As soon as she gets to the top, I'm kicking her down the stairs.
Okay, so
Okay, so
you're gonna be there with the dragon spirit guardian thing,
Oh,
because
yeah,
that's where Falco placed it.
yeah.
yeah. Oh, I thought he did it on the stairs leading up.
Well, I didn't know. Well, sorry, maybe. Sorry, this. I'm so not used to theater of the mind. So the stairs going up, like I thought I couldn't
Okay, hold
see
on.
anything
So
past that.
you guys are you entered in onto the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
The second floor consists of the grinder and two staircases. You guys
Okay.
were heading on the staircase going up to the third floor.
Yeah.
That's where you hear the two other voices and the sounds of children. So you're currently on that stairwell. For over that stairwell, you can see the staircases leading down to the first floor, where you also hear the footsteps of coming up of the lady that Karabar and Robert were dealing with the door slamming and everything. What I interpreted was that you were placing your spirit on the top of the staircase that's leading down to the first floor to prevent the lady that's coming up getting to come up, unless you want to move that.
Yeah. I didn't think about the third floor of it all.
Yeah.
Can I use my movement at all, or is that
Right now, this is
Or-
just kind of like a quick setup. Like this is kind of like your quote unquote ambush round before I start
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah, then I think instead of that, I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself. Or I guess fuck. Never mind. Sorry, that's not a good idea either. If they're fiends, I feel like they're good at blocking fire. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a cold shield.
Okay. And so you're gonna disregard your spirit, dragon spirit.
Yeah, I'm not doing the spirit dragon because it's too. I'll if I can, I'll wait till I get up there. But I'm going to just cast Fire Shield off rip, and then just wait until I can get eyes on somebody.
Got it. And then Leek, you're gonna head down the stairs and up on the top of the staircase that leads down to the first floor, right? Waiting for the old lady to come and intercept you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick her back down.
Got it. Okay. So with that set up, let's go ahead and get a initiative going.
Oh wait, I want to roll dice. My bad.
God, I'm rolling like absolute garbage. Ugh,
Not worse than me though.
I'm a 4.
Oh yeah, I'm a 5 with 3 + 2.
I rolled a 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just one of those days.
Second here.
I'm sure it's not the song we're singing, but that just reminded me of the Limp Bizkit song.
Oh, it's just one of those days. Yeah.
Not quite Limp Bizkit. I don't even know who sings it now that I think about it. It's definitely Limp Bizkit.
Must have been Limp Bizkit.
You were thinking of somebody covering Limp Bizkit.
Monica. And the song came out in 1995, so I think.
All right. Robert.
23.
Nice. Falco.
5.
Leek. Again. 12. Carabar.
4.
4. All right. So we're gonna start things off with Robert. The witch was able to basically pull herself in. You slam the door. You hear it latch, and so like shit. You start hearing footsteps starting to go away from the door, assuming to go back upstairs.
Is anyone else
what do you
hearing
do?
that echo?
Yeah, I hear it too.
Put myself on mute just in case.
Hello.
What are you doing, Robert?
There are no windows on like the first floor, right?
There are. Actually, hold on, let me double check. No, not on the first floor.
I'm breaking the door down as fast as I can.
Got it. Give me a. Are you just kind of like shoulder checking it, or are you gonna use your weapon?
Oh, still hearing that.
I'm just wrecking it. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give it an attack.
Rage.
I mean, it's a door, so I rolled a 12 to hit.
12, yeah, that hits. It's a door.
One like it's.
Rage.
Oh no, because then I'm gonna immediately drop it because I'm not taking damage.
You can
Although,
attack.
if you're hitting an inanimate object, does that count? Keep your rage up. That's an
Yeah,
important
you're
question.
making attacks.
It's
Yeah. Like lumberjack style.
you're attacking, but it's not against a creature.
Yeah.
So, what was the damage that you rolled against the
12.
12? Okay, so yeah, you put in a good splinter. It's starting to crack, but it's still up.
Cool. I do it again.
Go for it.
Well, that's 13 the second time.
Yep, that hits.
Oh no, that was 13 damage. It was 15 to hit.
Got it.
Sorry.
Okay, 13 damage. Yeah. You put another slam in. A portion of the door is gone. You might have. You can probably squeeze in if you want to, like with like extra movement cost. But if you really want to clear it out, you would need like one more attack.
Okay. It's gonna be like tight quarters, right? Like if I try and squeeze through it.
I mean, you can even look. You look through, and you see that it's definitely going to be tight quarters. But as far as like getting through, it's probably going to cost you like maybe an extra 5 feet of movement. To take the time to kind of like squeeze in through the doorway, get inside, and then go for wherever. But all you see, like when you peer in through, is kind of a hodgepodge of stuff inside this first floor area. You see like basically a kitchen, a stove, a cart, a bunch of baskets and barrels and stuff like filled with stuff. And then you just see the stairway leading up, and you can kind of just see like the half of the lady going up the staircase. She's like almost at the top.
I'll wait. I think I'd rather have the door totally clear so that if we want to book it, we're not trying to squeeze through a door single file like that. So
No problem.
yeah, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at and take another swing at it next round.
Alrighty. We'll say they stay there. Leak. Yeah. So you are up there. You see a figure heading up the stairs. Not within total view yet, but you basically see a form coming up.
Just bolt in an attack. Try to, just chest kick her back down.
Do 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 do. So with that, the old lady finishes her turn around the staircase and is greeted by you, Leek. I'll say go ahead and take your action since you're right there.
$17 to hit.
You just hit.
Oh, thank
Right.
Just missed or just hit?
Just hit.
Just hit. Nice.
It's 6 bludgeoning, and with pressure, I knock her back 5 feet.
Nice. So yeah, so she takes the hit. You said how much damage?
6.
Okay. And So you feel the hit like connect, but for some reason it feels like it didn't penetrate all the way as much as you thought it did. But it's still the reaction still takes. She hit the falls back, and let me give her a dex save.
Would it make a difference if my unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance?
Got it. So yeah, so never mind. They do the full impact.
Nope.
Yeah.
Magical monk.
Magic hands.
We do. Those seem a lot more
Um,
useful than like parables.
The
Punch
attack
ghosts.
the attack hits. She stumbles back. It looks like she's about to tumble back onto the staircase, but catches herself. So
Ah,
she's still up on the things. But you see this fury in on this face that's very unnatural. Um, so, but that was your basically reaction, your saved action. Now it's her turn. She's basically just going to come run back up to your face, and then from her hand, where her nails were kind of slightly long for an old, they just kind of extend, and you have this gnarly hand coming at you with some claws. And that's going to be a 26 to hit,
Rut-row.
yes.
and that's going to do 15 points of slashing damage.
Youch. Yowzer.
And yeah. That would be her action. Alrighty. And then we go to Falco. So Falco, you're kind of up on that staircase. You see this interaction between Leek and this lady who is starting to kind of change from this sweet old lady to this kind of monster looking thing. So what are you doing?
You're still muted. You're still muted.
You're muted.
Thank you. So that's the exact kind of thing I was expecting. I'm like kind of like justified, kind of give that head nod, like, yep. Anyway,
Yeah, that
so I
seems right.
know that Leek's there, and I know that Robert and Carabar are at least en route. So I'm not too worried because she's at least going to be pincered. I'm more worried about these kids and these other two enemies up top. So I'm going to take off up the stairs as much as I can. Um, how far can I get up the stairs with just my movement?
Yeah, you can easily get up the stairs. It'll probably cost you, yeah, like 15 feet of movement.
Okay, great. So as soon as I get up, how big is the third floor room? The same as the
The
second floor?
No, the third floor room is actually smaller. It actually kind of,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, it gets even smaller. It's 10 foot by 10 foot.
10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the bottom was kind of like 10 by 10, but with more space. But yeah, each floor progressively gets smaller as it kind of tapers up to a point. Um, Up here, you see it's more of like a bedroom, as there's a singular bed that's kind of messy and gnarly. But in the corner, you see a handful of like small cages that are kind of stacked on top of each other. And in like two of
Mhm.
them, you see what looks like little kids. But you also see in the same room two more like older women,
Mhm.
similar to like what the old lady was, but that they immediately lock eyes onto you, and you can start seeing that their form is starting to change.
Got it. All right, great. So, since it's such a small room, a large creature is 10 by 10 already, right?
Yeah, you'll just fill up the whole room. You wouldn't be able to move.
And like, essentially, I would be like on top of them and stuff.
A yes and no. Game mechanics wise, you wouldn't be able to do that because you'll be basically occupying an enemy's space, so
Hmm.
you wouldn't be able to take it up.
Okay. So I guess like so it's kind of meta, but if I were to turn into a giant scorpion, which is a large creature, would I still be able to like take attacks and stuff, or would it be like I'm too tight to be able to even like
Yeah,
do anything?
this would be like you'd be barely able to fit, so you wouldn't be able to do anything. Not to mention that like you'd be occupying the entire space. So not only would you be on top of uh the furniture, the ladies, you'd be on top of the
Hmm.
cages with the children. You'd be squishing everything.
Okay, got it. So I'm going to, with my bonus action, turn into a giant ape, or a gorilla. I mean, and but before that, with my action, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast. Uh, Summon Beast, because Summon Beast creates a small beast,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not going to take up all the room. Um, and I'm going to do it at a 4th level. So, with that being said, I'm going to summon my beast. I'm going to have it attack, and it's going to have its pack tactics. So I'm going to roll that now.
Go for it. And then there's two of them up there. We're just labeling them A and B. Who you're attacking with,
Hmm. I guess I'll just go for A. Just
or actually B and C. So do that.
Okay.
So do you want to
So
do B or C?
gotcha. So that's definitely going to hit 16 plus stuff.
Got it.
And then that's going to be for the first one. So I'm going to roll for the second one now. Second attack, I mean. Yeah, and that's 14 plus stuff. So that's going to hit as well. So it's going to be 2d8. Woo. Okay. That's going to be minimum 15 plus 8, 16, 31 points of slashing damage.
How much?
31 or
31.
piercing.
Is
And I'm
this
standing in front of.
magical damage?
Yeah, they're it's a spell.
Anything else?
That's all I got with my turn. I'm going to just sit there and look menacing in the process, and I'm also covered wreathed in ice.
Got it. Karabar.
Okay. Last
So,
to react to this situation, apparently. Seeing
It's pretty good.
her trying to bust the door down, I will I'll whip out my mace and I will do the same.
got it.
So I'm gonna try to whack this thing with my mace. God damn it.
Bro, the door.
Apparently I can't roll higher than a 5. That's a 7.
A
I rolled a
7.
2 plus 5.
You go, you take your mace, and you give it a mighty whack. You hit the door, but it doesn't cause any damage. It just thwacks against it.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. I will go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Sure.
and I'll be like, hit this fucking door, spiritual weapon, please. And much better that time. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And it does 11 points of force damage.
Yeah. So basically, you summon your spirit. It goes and it smashes against the remaining wood. It splinters. The door is wide open for you guys to enter and through.
Okay. And you said the bottom floor was 15 by 15 or something?
Yes. So the bottom floor is roughly 15 by 15. It's like a 15 by 15-foot diameter circle.
Okay. 15-foot diameter circle. Okay. I will
Or radius.
put my mace away
No, is it diameter? Yeah, diameter. Sorry.
and make my way to like not going towards or up the stairs, but behind the stairs, so I can look up the stairs into the second floor.
So you're looking up at the second floor through the staircase?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going up there. Just gonna look.
you're just looking. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, from your
I'm waiting for Robert.
That's what
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah.
from your perspective, it's kind of hard to see through the slats and stuff like that. You do see a couple shapes that are kind of tussling, but other than that, you can't make up what's what.
I was going up there, and then that's my turn.
Got it. Robert, it's now your turn.
Okay, if the door's open, I wanna go in. Can I get up to the lady on the stairs?
Sure, yeah. You have enough movement to go up the stairs and behind the lady. That's interactive.
Cool. I
Duplex.
rage first of all.
Go for it.
So she's not right up next to Leak anymore, is she? Because he pushed her back, so I don't
No.
get advantage of flanking.
No, you do because she went back because she made the melee attack.
That's right. Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna wail on her.
Go for it.
No, I'm not. I missed the first one.
Yeah.
That's with advantage? Damn.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 max, like total with advantage. I have a +9 to hit you guys. I just rolled real shitty.
So yeah, so you go with the axe. She kind of sees it coming from, hears you coming up, turns around, sees the axe coming down, and it sinks into the staircase.
I'm using the great sword now,
Oh yeah, that's correct.
but it's an 18 to hit on the second one.
That hits. You kind of use the momentum. You kind of do it like an uppercut with it, the back end of the direction. It hits and does.
So 15 damage total.
Nice. Got it.
Also, I'm gonna do my tail.
Cool.
For the rage. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Got it. All right. So Falco, you are fully up onto the third floor, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's just you and your pet versus these two. I guess I should say it now. Hags.
Mhm.
So the hag B is going to attack you directly.
Oh, they're hags. I see.
Boom, 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 boom.
Infernal hags.
What? Bu- 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 bum. So one of them is going to kind of build this energy up, and then points this real long, gnarly finger at you, and this sickly green beam of energy comes out towards you. Boom.
Towards
Falco.
Falco?
Yeah. Ooh. Luckily enough, that was a really low roll. So it, I guess she miscalculated and it sails right past you.
Nice.
So there's that. Yeah. The second one, though, is going to go ahead and take a swing at your summoned beast for a natural 20.
Ooh.
That it?
For a total of 27.
Baby.
So that's going to be 36 points of slashing damage to your beast.
It is so close to death. Okay.
36?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's a brutto critical. All right. Yeah. Fuck. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So he has 4 hit points left.
Still alive.
Yeah.
And that'll be that one. And it comes back to Leak.
Start chopping with the sun sword.
Oh, that's
Go
right.
for it.
Yeah.
The sun blade. Chop the stag. I think I have advantage because of Robert.
Yeah, you do. I got you.
28 to hit.
28 hits.
I knew that was a nat 20.
17 radiant. Second hit is 20 to hit.
That hits.
These dice to go away so I can click the thank you. For 8 radiant.
Is that all?
We'll bust out a flurry of blows for a couple of kicks.
Fuck yeah.
26 to hit.
That hits.
9 bludgeoning.
Got it.
And 21 to hit for 8 bludgeoning.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. That was a good
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, you lay in these bunch of attacks, and it you definitely see all these hits impact her, and once the dust is settled, you can tell she's looking pretty haggard.
Haggard.
I see
Pardon
what
the
you did
pun.
there.
But yeah, anything else?
I think that'll do it.
Cool. It's her turn. So let's do. Yeah, so she's going to spin around and then launch this same kind of sickly green beam at Robert.
Woo!
And yeah, that was another low roll, so that doesn't do anything. So there's that. Falco, you're up.
All right. So this person just attacked my guy, and I don't like that. So I gotta give him the 2-piece with a biscuit. Would I be able to flank with my beast?
No flanking, because you guys are kind of like face to face. There's no more room for maneuvering. So
Okay.
you're just kind of like side by side.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna roll these 2 attacks. Bink Bink. So the first one is an 18, and the second one is a 17.
So the first one hits. Both of them hit.
Woo! All right. All right. So that's gonna be. It's going to be 15 points of damage plus my modifier, which is, I believe, a 4. Hold on a second. Just to make sure. It's been 2 weeks, so I have all my numbers memorized. Let's see. Yeah, so plus 4. So yep. So that's going to be 15 plus 8. So what is that? 23. 23 points of damage from me. And my beast will also attack, but they have pack tactics, so they'll get theirs with advantage. First attack is a what's my spell attack modifier? +9, so that's gonna be a 19 on the first attack, and then a 28 on the second attack.
Both hit.
All right. 16 plus 4. So another 30 points of damage from my guy.
Got it. All right. So with this focus combined hit, one of them is looking really hurt. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Cool. Karabar.
Okay. Is there room for me to get up the stairs up into the second room, or are they in the way?
Yeah, they're fighting on the stairs. You can get up behind Robert.
And you said the hag is looking haggard. Can I use my my spiritual weapon? It only has 20 feet of movement. Would I be able to get it up and up the stairs, or is that too far?
It has etherealness, right? It can pass through
Yeah.
objects.
That I'm not sure. I don't think so. Creative. Oh, it's spectral.
Spectral. So yeah, it's same thing. So yeah, it can pass through objects. So yeah, you can have it pass through like all three of them, the Robert, the hag, and Leek, but it can't stop anywhere in between two. Because I don't think it can occupy the same space as another person, can it?
Could it get above them?
That's a good question.
It can float.
I'll say yeah, I'll say it can float above Robert and then hit from above.
Sweet. Okay. I will use my bonus action to move it over there and whack at her. So that is 25 to hit
That hits.
for 8 points of force damage.
Got it.
And then I will use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt at the hag.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 17 points of radiant damage. And the next attack on her has advantage. Oh, well, there's flanking, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, Robert.
I'm sorry, give me a second. My dog has a habit of chewing wires, so
Yummy wires.
yeah.
And a nice
Okay.
little shock in there.
Spicy
Yeah,
wires.
no. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just like,
Stop you from killing yourself.
yep. Okay. I don't think he was, but I don't trust him. So I keep whacking at her.
Okay, go for it.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
14 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
First one. And so 25 to hit on the second one. For another 14 slashing.
All right. How do you want to smite this hag?
Nice.
Okay, so I have a question. Leek is like at the top of the stairs, right? But I can still move through him.
No, because you would have to pass through the hag, because it's basically like you're on the middle of the staircase. The hag is kind of like on the top of the staircase, and then Leek is the only one that's not on the staircase, but is in front of the staircase itself.
Correct, but like once she's dead, I can make it past Leek.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because what I'm thinking
once she's dead,
is I want to really dramatically just like fucking bring my sword down and like cut her in half, and then just like step over her and move up the stairs.
No problem.
Nice.
Yeah, you go and you slice her in twain. Kind of just slumps into a mess onto the thing. Most of it kind of like falls down the stairs past you. It kind of like lands at Karabar's feet. Yeah, Karabar, you just get a lump of mess that just kind of falls at to your feet, at the bottom of the stairs, and then you kind of walk casually up to Leek.
Yeah. Oh, I want to high five him and then keep walking towards where I know there's. It sounds like there's more people.
Got it.
Good job, guys.
Alrighty.
And Megan, I just wanted to point out, I noticed you have you actually do +3 on your rage now.
Oh, do I? Is that a new? Okay. Well, you're right. I do. Good to know. Thank you, because I was doing 2 still.
Extra
Look
dead.
at you go.
Extra dead. All right. All right. So it's time for the twins upstairs.
Wins.
Win.
Don't say it with that voice.
Like 2 different reactions. Twins. Twins. Yeah, let's just do. Yep. So, one of them is going to hit at you directly, Falco, with some clawed hands.
All right.
That's going to be not good. 11 to hit. At least not good.
That actually misses.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
And then, so that's that turn, and so it's going to go to the next one, who's going to go ahead and try to finish off your beast here.
No.
With a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be 17 points of slashing damage.
It's done. Thank you for your service.
Now we'll go back to Leek.
Make it upstairs to help Falco out.
You have enough movement to get up behind him, but there's no room to flank unless you want to fly. There might be just enough room to get above.
I mean, that'll work.
A good head stomp.
I can swing below me.
All right, so which one do you want to go after? There's B and C. C is the one that looks most hurt.
Yeah, the one that looks most hurt.
Well, actually, since Falco's beast had died, there is a spot where that was, if you want to take that spot on the ground.
No, I'm committed to the air.
Okay.
A 29 to hit.
That hits.
10 radiant.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Or 8 radiant.
Okay.
Do another flurry of blows and just kick him in the head a couple of times. 14 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. Nat 20.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
Crusher, baby.
10 plus 6 is 16 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And with Crusher, what did it do again? When you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage to a creature, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of your next turn.
Well,
Nice.
you're not going to use it because it's dead.
Ooh.
Oh, you critted them to death.
Anything else for you?
I think I'm spent.
Cool. Falco.
All right, they took out my guy, and I'm just throwing some icy hands at him.
Go for it.
All right, and I am flanking.
No, you're not flanking.
All right, cool. So 2 punches. One is a 14 plus stuff, so that would hit, and the other one definitely misses.
Okay.
So 9, 13 points of uppercut damage.
Okay, is this dealing cold damage or just straight damage?
It's just straight damage. I'm just that's for flavor. If they hit
it.
me, it deals cold damage. But
Got it. What was the damage total again?
13.
13. Got it. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. I think I'll actually move backwards to see if I can take an opportunity attack.
Sure. You definitely trigger one. Let's go ahead and swipes at you for 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that's going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
All right. And she will take 5 points of cold damage as well.
Okay. The cold goes and it hits her, but it doesn't really do as much as you thought it did.
Shit, pick fire. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
You said 13, right?
Correct.
Very cool. And yeah, I'll stand in front of the kids.
Got it. Karabar.
Okie dokie. So, dead body at my feet. I feel like they'll have it handled up there. They really don't seem to need my help.
You're just gonna help yourself to the pies.
No, let me just rifle through this hag's body, her robes and stuff. What
Basically
she
just
got on her?
Loot the body.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You rifle through her body and you don't really find anything.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just go up the stairs and make my way to the middle room, the second floor.
Unless
Just
you
in
wish
case.
to pilfer around the bottom floor, because I mean it is filled with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Yeah. I mean, just investigate the lower floor. I'll yell out, "Call me if you need me, guys," and I'll just explore the first floor.
I'll just go ahead and give you the description, and then we'll move on from there, and then you can decide what you want to do.
Cool.
So the ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen, but the room is filthy. Baskets and old dishware are piled everywhere, adding to the clutter. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to the clucking of the chickens, you hear toads croaking. The sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with a stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out of an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven against one wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends, obviously, to the second floor.
Mm,
So
okay.
you do with that what you will, and we'll go to. Well, actually, do you guys want to try to finish it out, or do you want to call it here?
I think. I mean, meta wise, do you think it's much longer or?
It depending on how it goes, it might go on for another 15, 20 minutes.
I would say call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you heard the people, folks. We're going to go ahead and put a pause for a dramatic effect. We'll go ahead and pick this up next week to see to find out what happens in the next adventure. Will we save the children? Will they die horribly?
Next time.
Yeah. Be sure to give us a follow, and you'll be notified when we stream next. Be sure to come in next Wednesday when we do our D&D streams. Stay tuned with us this weekend as we go ahead and do our usual daily gaming stuff on the weekends, continuing our Monster Hunter Rise series, getting up to Master Rank 100. So yeah. Check out our YouTube channel for all of our previous content, D&D content, if you need to catch up with what's going on. And, check out our Twitter for any news and updates about our channel. With that said, thank you all who joined in and watched. And we'll see you next time.